Okay. So the, okay, I guess to the topic at hand.
I
we're
guess
talking
so.
about- So if you okay, this is Saturday 24th, 2019, just in case.
Just
I'll
in
say it
case.
again.
Yeah, just in case.
And if you are looking at your Google feed in the last week or so,
Or if you follow anything Marvel.
yeah, you would have noticed that there's been a big dilemma between Sony and Disney,
Yep. Disney failed.
with them not seeing eye to eye. So basically, the crux of the story is this, right?
Disney failed.
No, apart from that, this is what happened, right?
Okay.
So the deal was for them to have to work on Spider-Man until Far From Home,
Yes.
right? And Far From Home was the last movie they were gonna work on, and then they were gonna renegotiate, right? So in the beginning, Disney was willing to, I think, give but 5% of financing to Sony to make the movie, which
Okay.
obviously would mean that you would get like 5% of gross profit,
Yes.
right? Now Sony is like, okay, cool, let's negotiate. Disney's like, right, we want to give you 50% financing, which means we get 50% gross.
Yes.
And Sony's like, nah, bro. You know why? Because also, you look at Marvel, that Disney's collecting money from merchandising, and
Yes.
Sony's not.
Exactly.
So Sony's like, yeah, but then if you combine your merchandise revenue and the 50%, you're gonna have more income than we have from one of our biggest franchises. Because Spider-Man, Far From Home, well, the new Spider-Man,
Well, the new Spider-Man, the Marvel Spider-Man.
or let's say Far From Home, right? Far From Home is the highest grossing movie for Sony
Yes.
at 1.1 billion.
Uh,
So, of course, you're not gonna let go of that. You'll be like, nah, fam, this nigga making us money.
yeah.
We
Exactly.
want our money. We ain't letting him go. Plus, we want to expand the Spider-Verse by making the animations. That there's a sequel coming to Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse.
That's
Into the
nice.
Spider-Verse. There's a sequel coming out. They want to do a Venom 2. You know that there.
Yeah.
That's coming out as well. So they're expanding the Spideyverse. But my issue is this: what made this Spider-Man so successful? Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige, of course. Kevin
Because
Feige.
he was the producer for. He came on as the producer for the new
But I
Spider-Man
can.
movies.
But also, what made this Spider-Man Far From Home one of the best or the highest grossing movie? Also from the events of
Endgame. Yeah, no, true. That is true. But the Spider-Man franchise, in terms of in terms of Far From Home and Homecoming, have seen the stock of Spider-Man as a franchise increase. Spider-Man is higher than he was a few years ago when Tobey Maguire played him.
Yeah, thanks to Kevin Feige's brilliance in foreseeing 10 years ago what he wanted.
Exactly.
And the vision that he wanted to do with the
Exactly.
Marvel.
So now my question is, if you are not like compromising, I mean, by all means, I don't agree that Sony should give Disney 50%. That means they get 50% of the profits. But what does that do for your MCU? Because if
Spider-Man, yes, true.
Yeah, because you've now set up Spider-Man to be like the new Iron Man.
Yes.
Tom Holland is like the new Tony Stark.
Exactly. So I feel like
So what do you do?
I feel like
Disney can't buy Sony though.
No,
unfortunately.
But I feel like Disney's not going to give up though.
I don't think, because I read.
I feel like they're going to go back into negotiating.
Yeah, I read the article. I don't know if it's true. I saw, because I haven't seen anybody else thing, but I saw somebody on YouTube saying that they've gone back into negotiations and there's a deal that might come about where they'll both benefit. I don't believe in that because no one's reported on it. The only reports were that this relationship between Disney and Sony is starting to slowly dissolve.
Okay. Yeah. No, but like I said, I do believe that Disney's going to go back.
Of course. Disney got money for days. Powerhouse. They can afford to do that.
With Phase 4 coming into play and what Kevin Feige now has in his mind, Spider-Man plays a big role.
Of course. I mean, if you're looking at how the movies have been panning out and how Far From Home panned out.
And so for him not to have Spider-Man now,
It will shake the foundation
it
of
will
the
definitely
MCU.
shake. It will definitely hurt
It
him.
will definitely.
It will definitely hurt
There's
him.
no way.
It will definitely hurt the plans going forward.
Of course.
I mean, you could spin it in a different way, but
how would you spin it in a different way? It's just not gonna work. It's just gonna be weird, and it's just not gonna feel natural.
no, man, you will spin it as now.
Spider-Man walked away. No one participated in this thing.
No. That's the Spider-Man's still there, but he's just not involved anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and then you'll move to Black Panther now being the powerhouse or the money house.
Yeah.
And his sister Shuri being
The
Tony
brains
Stark,
of the obligation.
Yeah, being the Tony Stark now.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it'll work because I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
Feige's mind is brilliant in that way. It'll work.
I don't think it will
feel weird.
Exactly, it wouldn't stick with us fans. It just wouldn't sit well with us.
I believe
with our souls.
that Disney will go back in with.
Yeah, they have to go back.
They'll go back to the table and they will talk.
They gotta, man. They gotta. We need Tom. I mean, Tom Holland. Even if Sony and Disney don't see eye to eye, will still be reprising his role as Spider-Man.
No, definitely.
But we
Tom
need.
Holland won't say no.
We need that. We need Spider-Man in the MCU, baby. We need
and
him.
I don't see Spider-Man being that good anymore without Feige's mind.
That's why. That's the same thing I'm saying. Like Feige was the key. I was talking about him like he's my bra, like he's a friend of mine.
What up, Kevin?
Yo, Kev, what's up, my nigga? What's up, dog? How's you doing? How's the kids? So look, the reason for Spider-Man's success is because Feige played one of the crucial components in that. So how do you remove the crucial component and expect to still carry on doing what you've been doing with the Spider-Man franchise?
Yes, and that's why I believe Sony will also then want them to come back into the table and talk about it.
I think so. I think Sony want them to come back, but Sony want them to come back with a more suiting deal that's going to suit them.
A more realistic deal.
Yeah, like don't come up here
Not
trying
50%, maybe 25%.
Yeah, like don't come up here trying to steal the food out of my kitchen.
Yeah.
Don't
Maybe
do that.
25%. I think maybe 25% will do.
Like I think a 20 to 25%. I agree with you. 20 to 25% would be financing would be cool. Because I mean, don't make as if Sony doesn't have money.
No, Sony has money.
Sony got money.
Of course. Why do you think they not battered by Disney coming to bombard them and say we have money? Sony's like, yeah, that's fine. We never really needed your money anyway.
Yeah, I mean, your money was nice to have.
But I think what Sony needed was Kevin Feige's mind.
Yeah, Kevin Feige's mind and like the amazing special effects of Disney.
Oh yeah, that too.
Disney's in another level.
But I feel like Sony can get there.
Sony can get there, but and they were getting there slowly with the Amazing Spider-Man series. But look at the Amazing Spider-Man series versus Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home.
I'll give again to Kevin Feige's mind.
Like brilliant,
yeah,
brilliant mind.
It's the man. It's the man who.
It's the man behind the scenes, man.
Who had an idea
exactly,
and he ran with that.
Yeah, I saw a meme on. Was it on YouTube? Where was it? I saw this meme. I think it was Instagram. No, it was Facebook.
Yeah, meme book.
Not
Facebook, it's meme book.
So I go on and I see a meme where it says, Tom Holland returning. Oh, Tony Stark returning. What's his name? Feige returning back to Disney officials with the news that Spider-Man is no longer with us. And at the bottom, it had a GIF with Tony Stark talking to Cap, who is like, I lost a kid, man. I lost a kid.
That's good.
I was like, oh, snap. Ha face for you. I was in stitches. I was like, ah. And then I saw another one where when Peter Parker is holding Tony Stark in Infinity War, and he's like, I don't want to call Mr. Stark. So it was like Tom Holland when he hears that Sony doesn't want to work with Disney anymore, and it had him holding Tony Stark. He's like, I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. I was like, wow, you guys, firstly, you got time, and like, but that was good. That was very good. But I think at the end of the day, it's all gonna be settled, and we're gonna
No,
have
well,
it.
no, we would. I feel
I
like
can't have no Spider-Man in the MCU now.
I feel like
For how
MC
many years do we cry that Spider-Man needs to be part of the MCU?
yeah, no, I feel like Spider-Man will make a thing in the MCU.
Exactly. I mean, how
So
many years did we cry that X-Men and Fantastic Four need to be a part of the MCU?
and it is.
And what did Disney do? They just decided to go buy Fox. They'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, we'll buy Fox.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So
Fox doesn't want us to finance, we buy Fox. Cool.
so
Fox,
that's fine. I don't think Sony can go in and say like, we'll buy Sony. We'll buy Sony.
I don't think Disney has the power to come in and say we can buy Sony.
Could. I mean,
No, because you must understand, Sony is bigger than just movies.
yes, that's true.
So they're one of the pillars in the music industry when it comes to record labels. They're one of the biggest record labels.
Well, I think they're one of the biggest entertainment centers.
Yeah, let's just say that because you must
or
also understand.
pillars in the entertainment.
You must also count Columbia. You gotta
all of that.
So like, dude, like them suckers got guap.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think that's the issue. I think it's gonna be resolved. I see no reason as to why Spider-Man cannot be in the thing unless you're gonna just recast Spider-Man. But then again, Sony has the rights to the Spider-Man franchise. I don't know why Marvel you decided to sell off assets. Yes.
They need the money, man.
Yeah, true. They
In
did
our
need-
last podcast, we showed you that they weren't doing so good.
Yeah, they were struggling.
Exactly. DC were thinking
Not
that.
Marvel was DC was creaming them for some
So-
time. They were like, nah, we just can get some trailer
Exactly. So that's why Marvel was like, yeah, okay.
And then they turn around like, okay, by the way, we need those guys back.
since we've reached the level where we can survive now.
Yeah. Oh, and then recently it was announced that there'll be more series on the Disney Plus streaming service.
Yes, yes.
So I'm excited. I don't know if it's going to be available worldwide November 12th, but I know November 12th it'll be available in the US.
I don't think it's worldwide. I think they'll try it in the US first and then go worldwide.
I really want it to be worldwide within the next week of it dropping. Because, dude, it's Disney, it's Pixar, it's Star Wars, it's freaking... Okay, I don't watch National Geographic, but National Geographic, and it's Marvel.
It could be worldwide then.
I hope so, because, like, dude, I in all honesty, would leave Netflix to go enjoy. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd probably keep Netflix, but I'll go get Disney Plus.
I mean, if DC's channel is worldwide, I'm sure that will.
DC Universe. How is it? I don't even know if I want to subscribe to that.
They got DC stuff, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, like, you got a lot of these shows that are already on other networks that you wanna watch, like Flash, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I mean, the only thing that DC Universe is offering right now is Titans, which I don't like, and the Young Justice, which I need to watch season 3. I've not watched season 3.
Yeah, but
So maybe I'll just get that just to watch season 3.
yeah, but in Titans next season 2, Batman shows up.
It's still not a good series.
Yeah, but they just flexing the muscle that we don't need to buy rights to get Batman in shows.
Yeah, because it's under DC, so
Yeah,
they can
exactly.
afford to use. But I mean, like, is it going to be the proper suit? Because the season finale of season 1, that was a shoddy Batman suit.
Yeah, you can. I'm sure you'll get proper suit.
Nah, I still wouldn't watch it. I'll probably watch the episodes of Batman.
Well, I haven't watched Titans, so
I watched Titans. Well, I watched
So-
watched 2 episodes.
I saw the.
and I was done.
I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm not watching this.
I watched 2 episodes and I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna. Because it's on Netflix and I watched it and I was like, nah, this is boring. Nah, I'm done. No, thank you.
Yeah,
It
no.
never captured me.
It's like the Arrow. I watched like 3 episodes and I was done.
You watched the episodes?
Of Arrow,
Like I
yeah.
said in the last podcast, I watched like 10 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah, no, I gave it a chance. I
10
pushed it.
episodes? Like 10, if you don't capture me in the first 10 minutes of your 50-minute series, of your 50-minute episode, I'm done.
but
Like I'm Umbrella Academy.
I
The first 10 minutes, I was like, what the heck is going on?
No, but I'm saying I pushed it to the second episode.
And then you were like, maybe the third
Maybe
episode's going to get better.
something's gonna happen.
Then you get to the third episode, like, okay, maybe the 4th episode. And before you know it, you've gone through a season.
Yeah, no. I went to the third season. And at the third season, if nothing's happening, that's changing. Then yeah, I was like,
I was like, nah, man, 3 episodes in, nah, it's not my cup of tea. No, thank you. I'm done. Peace out.
Yeah, but the Flash. They do
I'm
good,
enjoying The Flash.
I enjoy the
I
Flash.
need to watch. I need to finish season 5.
I need to get ready for Crisis on Infinite Planets, but
Whoop,
yeah.
whoop. It's about to go down. You looking forward to the Catwoman series? Honestly, Catwoman is my least favorite Bat family member.
I mean,
At some point, I even forgot that she was a part of the Bat family.
I mean, if the because okay, this is okay. Let's put it this way: if they manage to do a good job, right, then yeah, I'll be in it. I'll watch it, maybe first 2 episodes to see what's happening.
Yeah. If it captures you like how the Flash captures, but the thing is, it looks dark. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
almost everything DC is dark.
yeah, but Flash went dark.
Yeah, but Flash was part of the CW made it. You see, there's a difference.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
So
But I mean, like the first time you got a taste of Batwoman was in CW.
yeah, and the fact and it was dark. So basically,
Yeah,
anything to
true,
do with the
there
Bat
was-
family
It's
is
dark.
dark.
That is true.
So that's why.
Which I understand why. Why must it always be dark? I mean, like, I thought DC was changing their ways.
Yeah, because Batman is known to be in the
No,
dark.
but Batman, look, see, Batman dark, but he's not known to be that dark. He has his light moments, but like you can't have every single
I thought,
DC.
but I still think that DC needs to take their animation and make that real life action. Live action.
They should really do that because
Because the animation is brilliant.
it's fantastic. It's phenomenal.
If they can just replicate that, DC will be fine in live action.
Yeah, but instead they want to shake things up. Anyway, as I was saying, it was announced. I saw on the Instagram page of Marvel Studios that they're introducing 3 more series. The first one, She-Hulk.
Oh yes, that's good. It's about time.
It's about time She-Hulk comes to live screen.
Yes.
Moon Knight, which is basically like Marvel's version of Batman.
Yeah.
I think he's a cool character, and I'm glad to see him get his own like TV feature.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see that series, and Miss Marvel.
Oh, it's going TV series.
Yeah, it's going into a series.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't think maybe they're gonna carry on with the movies. I think I like the fact that they're making Miss Marvel a series because her origin is so complex that you cannot limit it to a 2.5 to almost 3-hour movie.
True.
Because now you're stacking all of this up. Like we never got to see the proper relationship between her and Marvel,
Yeah, that's true.
and that is something that's a critical component in her mythos.
Yes.
So in the movie, it was kind of like rushed through, and you never really understood why they had this connection. It was like, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
her name is taken from Marvel.
Exactly.
So
So
now
I feel like you should explore that. So I think now in the series, you've got enough time to actually explore this relationship between the two. Now the question is, are they gonna keep it how it was in the movie, or are they gonna change it? Because remember in the movie version, Marvel is a woman,
yes.
and they built a friendship relationship. It's not an intimate relationship in terms of like boyfriend girlfriend or
Yeah.
whatever. It was more of a friendship because it was like her team leader.
Yeah,
What do you think?
no. I think they're gonna keep it the same if they want to link everything together.
Yeah,
They
it
can't
would
really change
it would
anything.
make sense. But
So-
now you can go in depth.
Yes. Now we can see why she decided to take her name on.
Yeah, and what
call it
what
that.
was the relationship like, and
Exactly.
why did she trust? Why did Marvel trust her with certain things and knew that she's the one that could do X, Y, and Z?
Exactly.
Now you'll
So-
understand why. Because I feel like it was rushed in the movie. And because of that, that combined, that added to the fact that was not a nice movie.
No, it wasn't.
Even though it was one of the highest grossing movies of this year.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It's just
nice. Wasn't good.
that was the weird part.
No, well, it was a highest grossing movie because people wanted to watch it.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, look, Captain Marvel's coming. Oh, and she's in Endgame. Let's
Yeah,
see what's going to
exactly.
happen. Maybe they're going to give us something about Endgame, which they didn't.
No, they did.
Well, yeah, they kind of did in a way.
They gave us like after the end credits, where she shows up.
Yeah, spoilers if you haven't watched Captain Marvel.
Well, if by now.
You should have really watched Captain Marvel.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't want Marvel.
Because we moved on now from Captain Marvel to
Spider-Man.
We're on Spider-Man now.
Yeah. We right now, basically, we on Black Widow vibes.
Exactly. So if by now you haven't watched these movies,
You need help. Serious help.
I don't know.
I don't think you consider yourself as an MCU fan then if you haven't watched it.
Then it can't really be spoiler alert because
no, it's not spoilers. It's something you should know by now.
Exactly.
So like in the end credits, they show her coming because now that little thing that Nick Fury, that pager Nick Fury pressed, switched off.
Yes.
And now she like, poof, where's Nick Fury? And they're like, whoa, who this? And it ends like that, which is cool. So I think they kind of like showed you that, okay, this is still happening. What happened in Infinity War was not a dream.
Yes. What happened at the end of Ant-Man was also not a dream.
It's real life. I mean, obviously within the MCU realm.
But but going back to the topic, I'm saying that Spider-Man. Okay, do not panic, okay, guys. Spider-Man is not done. You will get another Spider-Man movie,
of course, with Tom Holland.
Yeah. So whether it would be with
Marvel
or within the cinematic universe or on its own, like how Venom was,
is yet to be seen.
Is yet to be seen.
It's going to be interesting.
But I still actually have this hope, and I do feel that Feige will go back onto the table and say, listen, let's negotiate. Let's put to bed. Let's settle this. What do you want? What do we want? And let's find a common ground.
Exactly.
So no, I don't think it's over. I
really don't want to see the end of Tom Holland in the MCU. I think he plays a crucial part. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Disney has the money. Disney can afford to do it.
But now, in regards to Tom Holland, he now needs to get another movie. Otherwise, he's forever going to be known as Spider-Man.
In my honest opinion, if I was playing the role of Spider-Man, or if I was playing the role of any character, I couldn't care less. If that character becomes a worldwide success, and if long or after my acting days, I will be known as influencing pop culture as the guy who played Peter Parker, or there's one of these big characters, I'll be happy. I'll be fine.
Other stuff under your belt. Like,
for what? Like Ryan Reynolds, I don't think he's going to ever leave Deadpool. I think he found his thing.
Yes, but he has other things under his
belt. Yeah, all these other things were trying to find Deadpool. And he finally found Deadpool, and now he's like, cool, I found my wife. I'm sitting down. I found the one.
Then you get
like, I mean, look, for example, what's his name? Who played Wolverine? Hugh Jackman, right? Hugh Jackman will forever be known as Wolverine, but we've seen him in other movies.
Yes, and the reason why he left Wolverine is because he doesn't be known as just Wolverine.
No, I also think he also left because he was getting tired of playing Wolverine.
Exactly, but he doesn't want to be just Wolverine. He wants to be known for other stuff as well.
Before that, he acted in some musicals and stuff like that. Exactly. But like, this is why my thing. Okay, I guess it makes sense. You use this character to kind of get into the game, and then you want to broaden your scope. But if I'm offered the deal where they're like, yo, Delra, we want you to play,
look at this, right?
Static Shock for the next 12 years of your movie career, and you can't play any other character.
Okay, what I'm saying,
and the character becomes a huge success, and I'm making big chinchilla off that character.
Yes.
I will be Static Shock, and I influence the culture. Yes. I will be Static Shock.
But what I'm saying is,
I will own it.
What I'm saying is, you're looking at Robert Downey Jr., you're looking at Hugh Jackman, you're looking at Ryan Reynolds, right? They had other movies before they found that one.
Yes, okay? That is true.
Right? Tom Holland is coming into that one.
Which is fine.
Okay?
No, think about it like I said. No, wait. It's like that post you put on Facebook. Some people... the one that you sent to me.
Yes.
Some people find the one on one date.
Yes. No.
And some are still doing tryouts.
But now, look at Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Right. He is now shadowed by being Harry Potter. That you don't see him in other movies as somebody else, but Harry Potter.
There's nothing wrong with it.
He's failing in the acting career right now.
No, but you see now, this is a different thing. I don't think Here's as big as Harry Potter is. I don't think Harry Potter is on the level of MCU.
No, what I'm saying is though, right? His career is now shadowed by that. Like in every
He's
movie,
defined by
yes, that the movies don't make it big anymore because where he's acting right now doesn't
But then
doesn't match up to what he did with Harry Potter.
no, but doesn't I think why it doesn't he's not a big name is because was Harry Potter really, if you had to be honest with yourself, was it really on the magnitude that Marvel is now with the MCU in terms of success?
Which makes it even worse for Tom Holland.
I don't think so. I think
If you see Tom Holland in another movie, are you gonna say, "Oh look"? No, you're gonna say Spider-Man.
no, I'm gonna be like, oh look, it's Spider-Man. But at the
And
end
that's
of the
gonna
day,
shadow him.
at the end of the day, he's gonna get gigs. He's gonna get acting positions. Why? Because he played one of the best characters in one of the biggest pop culture cinematic universe.
We'll see.
You understand what I'm saying? So
We'll see.
I think he'll get acting gigs because he plays Peter Parker extremely well.
Yeah, but that's gonna shadow him though. That's the thing.
No, I don't. Look, okay, let's look at it like this here. Look at Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire acted in other movies,
Yes.
right? And he was well known. Then he got a Spider-Man gig. And in my honest opinion, Spider-Man killed him. Exactly. And after that day, where was his acting career?
Yeah, but
A little bit low-key.
no, wait. Taking out Tom Holland's Spider-Man, right? Was that just that at that moment?
At that point in time,
Yes.
was
that Spider-Man not the best Spider-Man?
that was the only Spider-Man we had.
Exactly.
That was like saying before Man of Steel, Superman, Chris Reeves was the best Superman ever. It was the only Superman we had, so we accepted it. And then Man of Steel came, and we were like, yeah, that's the best Superman movie of all time.
Yes, and now the hemp is now when we see whoever is playing Spider-Man. I'm sorry,
Superman.
I'm
I
sorry.
forgot his name. What's his name? I forgot his name. Oh,
um,
no. But you know that guy. You know that guy. The people listening at home or wherever they are,
something like that.
they know him. Kelvin, isn't it? Kelvin or Calvin? Or it starts with a C.
Yeah. But
Anyway, the guy who plays
Yeah.
Superman.
that guy.
He's not overshadowed. He was acting before he thing.
No. He was a child when he acting. He stopped. When he came back into acting, he got the Superman gig.
Yeah, which was brilliant.
Yes.
The only problem is the director. That doesn't count because the director killed him. Zack Snyder killed Man of Steel, and then he killed him in Justice League.
Oh man.
Or rather, he killed him in a movie that doesn't exist. He killed him. So that's what I'm saying. You can't
Henry
say
Cavill. That's his name.
yes, Henry. But now he played the main. Was he the main antagonist in one of these Tom Cruise movies, the newest one?
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't watch Tom Cruise movies, but I was like, look, he's getting kicks, and it's with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is considered quite big. So I was like, big ups to you, man. That's why he had the beard and he couldn't.
That whole story. Yeah,
exactly.
it doesn't make sense. I don't know why they just couldn't wait for him to finish that movie.
I really don't understand why. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I personally think, right?
No, I'm saying.
It's like the girl who played Harley Quinn. What other movie have you seen it in except for Focus?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's the only. Not that I pay attention to her. Maybe she's acted in other little indie movies or theater. I don't know.
Well, Focus came first, and then.
But then she acted in Focus, and did you not think she was good?
No, I think she was good.
She was very good.
Exactly.
That led her to get the Harley Quinn job.
Yeah.
And I think she's found a character. I think she can play Harley Quinn for like the rest of her life.
Yeah, but she can also play other things.
No, she can play
She had another movie before she found the role. Same.
But it's like, but like I'm saying,
But
I think it's like finding a wife.
But what I'm
I
saying-
don't know. I'm not an actor, but I'm assuming it's like finding a wife.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Neither
is,
am I married, but still.
yeah, but Tom Holland can't just live off that of the Spider-Man success his entire life.
I think he can.
I don't think you can.
I think he can.
I don't think you can.
If he works his way up to the point where he's like a Ryan Reynolds, where he's also like executive producer, and then he's getting a cut of the movies. He's not like just getting paid to act.
Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay?
Yeah, brilliant actor.
He was used to movies, all those other movies before Titanic, right?
I don't even remember any movie before Titanic.
Exactly.
Wait, it was The Man in the Iron Mask? It was after Titanic. The Man in the Iron Mask was after that. That was not a nice movie.
No, it was before Titanic.
was before that, I think. You sure?
Yeah.
It was not a very nice movie.
Yeah. Right.
Neither was that. I didn't. Okay, listen. Titanic is a good movie. I just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah. Right? Then you go Titanic, right? And then he stepped away from the limelight for a while,
Yeah.
and then he came back
Yeah.
because people forgot about him being, and the whole thing of Jack being shadowing him disappeared.
Yeah, because he took a break.
Yeah. So if Holland does that, I believe.
Yeah, then maybe he will. Maybe he wants to get. Maybe when because I mean he's still young.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if you can play Spider-Man for your whole 20s, because ultimately what these guys want to do.
Because I mean, if you look at even other actors, look at the guy who played
Who?
Star Wars.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda.
Luke.
Yeah, that guy there.
Yeah.
Star Wars gets us as fans. Because Star Wars is like, hey, listen, check here. Remember that guy from then? Now we're gonna bring him when he's older. Then that's what we as fans want. This is why we said if you take Michael Keaton and you bring him back as Batman in Batman Beyond, he's Bruce Wayne. You bring him back as old Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Because think about it like this.
Harrison as a new young.
Yeah, so no, yeah, and then he becomes Batman Beyond.
Yes, but not the Batman that's coming out. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Batman now will be better.
Or maybe you do this here. Patterson stays Batman for the next 5 to 6 years. And he ages. And then you then take him out when he's like in his late 30s, early 40s. Then you bring an actor in who's around about that age to show you an older Batman. Doesn't have to be the same character, but you need somebody that's gonna bring longevity to that one character. How many Batmans did we have in the 90s?
Not a lot.
Exactly. But we want to see a Batman with longevity. Somebody who shows us as a young Batman going all into the Batman of Dark Knight Returns. You know what I'm saying? Or even, and then bring another actor to give us Batman Beyond, Bruce Wayne. You understand what I'm saying? We want that. You tell me you don't want to see that longevity.
No, that's true. I do.
I would like to see. That's what I'm saying. If you have Hollowed come in as Spider-Man, because right now he's portraying more of a spectacular Spider-Man.
Yes.
So Spider-Man who's still trying to get the grips on what he's doing, right? And now we're going to start getting into the phase of amazing Spider-Man, right? When he's now the big shot.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see him go to the point where he's out of he's in college, he gets a Gwen Stacy, and you see that storyline play out until he gets to the point where he gets old, and then Morales comes in and takes over as the new Spider-Man. The guy from the Black Spider-Man. Basically the Black Spider-Man.
It could work.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. Then you got that longevity in the character where it's not just stop, start, stop, start. This is why Wolverine was such a success, because there was longevity to the point where he's now killed off and there's his daughter now coming in to take over X-23.
Yeah.
I like that longevity.
No,
I mean, they do it
that-
in the comics.
That works.
And so bring that in, or bring some form of it into the live cinematic universes is dope. And I like that. If it's one thing I say Fox got right, is the longevity of certain characters from the X-Men.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, that I would also want to see a longevity, see a process of somebody now getting into what they are, right?
Exactly.
And then now passing on to somebody else.
Exactly. Like what they did with Captain America with
Yes.
Chris Evans.
So
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Exactly. It brings that you're like, oh, okay, they're bringing that storyline in, especially characters who have gone and aged within comics, and you followed that process with
good.
them.
Exactly.
Like your Batman. You had Batman when he just started, and you see him. Then he becomes the Master Detective. Then he goes in. Then he starts the Justice League. Then he goes in. And he just keeps on expanding until you get to the point where you have the Batman Beyond series, where he's now old, retired Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
It's in the
yes,
future.
Yes.
He's too old to be Batman. It's not a Dark Knight Returns. It's kind of like after Dark Knight Returns, because Dark Knight Returns he's old, but he still can go.
Yeah, but now
he's too
yeah.
old.
Now he's too old. Now he's
Right.
a walking stick, and yeah.
And so he can't do it. But
Yeah.
now Gotham still needs a hero, and poof, now you get a Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that.
I would also love to see that.
DC, take notes. I feel like I should be creative writer. or part of the creative team.
Yeah, DC.
I feel like I can do that there.
Yeah, but then DC is like the WWE. Don't give us what we want. So.
You never get what you want. You get what you need.
Oh, Dark Knight reference right there.
Yeah, man. So anyway,
we're gonna get a Batman number we want for what we need.
Exactly. Yeah, Bane. In the Dark Knight. What? The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah. I'm keen to see this. I think the MCU still keeps Spider-Man. I think Disney's gonna move mountains.
Yeah, no.
They have the money, they can afford to.
At the end of the day, Kevin Feige is gonna need Spider-Man back.
You can't set him up as one of the pillars of the new phase.
And now you don't have him. So
now you don't have him. It's like, dude, what happened? And then you can't even come up with a story because we didn't.
And I feel like Sony knows that. That's why they pulled out of the deal, saying just come up with a better offer than we thought.
Look, they know that you need us.
Yeah,
you need this guy because you've set him up.
Yeah,
to be.
So, yeah, I feel like they will go back. They'll go back to the table. They will talk about it. And they will announce a Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, man. Phase 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, the Phase 4. I'm keen because you know what I think is gonna happen. I have a feeling that this Disney Plus is not only gonna give us the series and like all the movies up until Endgame. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna start showing it. They're gonna start making movies.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make it exclusive, and so it won't be released in cinemas.
Like Netflix.
Like Netflix.
Yeah.
So you'll have Marvel movies, and like Star Wars movies, that are released exclusively on the thingy. Dude, think about it. I just thought that. I think that's what they're gonna end up doing. So now you're not
going to happen.
So now you're not gonna have these movies getting dropped in cinemas anymore.
Yeah.
You're gonna have these movies being dropped in on Disney Plus platforms, and it's gonna be exclusive.
Yes, I feel like they're still gonna have cinematic.
No, I think they're still gonna have the cinematic. I mean, that's gonna play part into the cinematic universe.
I feel like
I'm thinking like movies like where you have a movie like a Loki movie, or you have like a.
No, but I feel like the movies that they will drop will somehow play into a.
Yeah, that's what they're doing because you see the first part of Phase 4 is movie, series, and they all basically linked into each other.
So I feel like so movies that they will drop on the Disney Plus channel
are gonna tie in
will somehow tie in
to the series and the cinematic.
Yeah, they are very good at tying things up together. So
yeah, now they're gonna do that. I can see it. Ooh, Disney gonna pull a Netflix.
Yeah, Marvel's like a rubber band. Good at tying things up together.
They're very good. Marvel Studios is amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait until it drops. I'm so gonna subscribe to that thing. Yeah. Dude, you're gonna get everything.
True.
Basically, I'm gonna get my whole childhood.
No big ups.
Except for the Batman animated series and all the other stuff. But the latter parts of my childhood.
But yeah, man, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I think we're done.
Yeah, that's good, man.
You hungry?
I'm starving.
I'm also hungry. I think maybe we should get something to eat. Maybe get some coffee and some coffee or something. I mean, I know I had coffee earlier, but I need more coffee.
Yeah, we need more coffee.
You can never not have too much coffee. I know that's a double negative, but you can never have too much coffee.
Cool.
Just saying.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, and your Bluetooth speakers and your car headsets.
Enjoy it.
Man.
We love the fans. We love you guys.
What do we don't get fans? Whoa! I'm just we're gonna have fans.
Well.
You got this. We got fans.
This is what the fans are gonna show off, right?
Yeah, no, the faithful.
Exactly.
Day one.
So I love you guys. I love the support you're showing us.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for listening to.
Yeah, this is episode. No. Yeah, it's episode 5.
Yeah.
Episode 5. And probably episode 6.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening so far.
And thank you guys. And next week, man.
Everything and everything. Yeah.